Hey, what's up you guys? It's your tall guy back at the studios that brings movies to life, Universal Studios Hollywood, to continue the HHN construction and rumor update for the 2023 season. We are going to go over the latest Horror Night speculation map update brought to you by Horror Night Nightmares on Twitter. And other than that, we're going to go check out get that POV shot from the Curious George parking lot, what's going on in the Persian Courtyard, and of course studio tour area and Mummy Q. The 10 has gone up like I mentioned last week. And as always guys, I appreciate all your support, liking the video, commenting down below, put in a wish list in the comments what you want to come to Horror Nights. Let's just go crazy in the chat. Who knows what might come this year. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SoCalTallGuy. There's a lot of other cool things to check out there. Other than that, let's get on to the video. And action! Alright, so let's talk about good old Curious George. Now, progress here is slowly but surely. Progress so far. We have a painted wall. It's you can't really tell from this point of view or this image. It is a bit blurry. Sorry about that. That's the best I can do. It looks like a painted brick wall. From the studio tour point of view, you can't really see much. You get the top half of it, but you can't go out based off of that too much. Again, we are getting confirmed Chucky maze. As to where that may go, not too sure. There's just a bunch of lumber still laying around over here. No major set pieces to look at. And with that, you know, we just gotta wait a few more weeks to get more details over here at the Curious George maze. Alright, so some quick food for thought. Taking a look at our speculation map again, we do have a little top secret maze that's up there. Now, let's talk about Blumhouse real quick. So, it's been real quiet for Megan to come to Halloween Horror Nights. I thought, just maybe, it was going to be a combo house with her and Chucky, but, you know, Chucky isn't necessarily Blumhouse. It belongs to Sci-Fi TV network at the moment. But I also speculated maybe Megan and Insidious we're going to be a combo house this year, if anything, but that has been real quiet to come. Five Nights at Freddy, though, has been stirring a lot of pots lately, just due to its popularity amongst the fans over the past years. I've never played the game personally. I've seen all the clips and videos and storylines to it, which is pretty fascinating, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head inside the park and see what's going on there. So peeping over to the Plaza area, we got rigs, somewhat of a stage forming, and most importantly, we got some fast cars, if you know what I mean. So good to see Universal finishing this up real quick. So it looks like they're going to be using it for some kind of a showcase for a lot of the cars going to be in Fast X, which is really cool. So when that movie premieres, I'm assuming this has to be done, ready to go. Just look at the tile floor work. It's all completed. We got some new lights. String lights going to be hanging up around the area. It's going to be nice. Expected to come this summer, if anything. The more and more I keep coming to the Persian Courtyard house, I strongly believe that it's going to be a Mexican urban legend house. Just like last year's La Llorona. I'm sticking to my gut. It's going to be either El Cucuy or one of the other monsters related to the Scare Zone we had last year. Look at that. We got our boys in orange. And they're either painting or working on something in there through the peephole. But I'll let them have their privacy. Not going to peep through that this time. But according to our good old speculation map, I have a symbol of an owl here. Kind of odd. I'm not too sure what it could honestly represent. So, like I mentioned, I'm sticking to my gut. Mexican urban legend. Either El Cucuy or one of the monsters from the Scare Zone. That was right. Looking into the side of the maze, or house, whatever you guys want to call it nowadays. Can't really make much of it. This is the exit point, as it always is. That leads into our Scare Zone. Nothing but green hedges blocking our view. And no Scare Zone activity yet, so I'll save my breath on that. Alrighty, now I did want to take some time to talk about good old former horror hotel and Walking Dead location. The entrance is here covered up, and right over there the mystery machine is covering up the exit of the maze. You obviously can't peep in, but
we can talk about what might come. Something similar to The Walking Dead. You guys all might know The Last of Us. Now there's been a few changes on the speculation map. At first it was HBO's The Last of Us that was going to be coming, might be coming here actually, who knows, or Naughty Dog's The Last of Us. Just to bring you guys up to speed, there's not much of a big difference. It's just a lot more storytelling in Naughty Dog's The Last of Us, and obviously the TV show had to take some shortcuts here and there. But now personally, I am a very big fan of both the show and the video game. Love them, dear to my heart, to both. I don't know how I feel about it going here personally. I would love to see it in a soundstage. Now everyone wants to see everything in a soundstage because it's much bigger and you can do so much in a soundstage. Environments, weather, lighting, it gets crazy. You're kind of limited to the tents and houses here. Now with this in mind, they kind of have to stick to the layout of what they had for The Walking Dead. Now what they had for the horror hotel was, you couldn't even recognize The Walking Dead for the most part, which is great. Nothing's impossible. John Murdy and his team could really pull off anything. So I really hope The Last of Us does come to Horror Nights, get that agreement deal. Let's see some cordyceps zombies running around chasing us. Oh my god, those clickers. Thinking about those clickers worry me a lot.
Oh my god.
Now before we make our way over to the studio tour to get our updates there, I did want to talk about good old special effects show stage 56. As we all know, it has come to an end. What does that also mean? Jabberwockies has come to an end. Can we only hope? I'm sorry, not sorry for those fans out there that like the Jabberwockies, but it's been too long. We've been having them for years after year after year, and it's time to move on. Now, the rumor is there might not be a maze coming to the Waterworld queue area. We might be getting a new show, unless they want to incorporate a maze in a show over there. Hey, I'll take it, sure. But rumor is we're gonna get a new show over there. What that show might be, we're gonna have to go back to years past to where we used to have Slaughter World. I never experienced it, never really seen any videos about that, so I'll have to do my own research. But of course, the back to special effects show is they're working on a major Fast and Furious roller coaster that's going to be taking over Animal Actors, which is already gone, and this show building here that's going to be stretching its way down the hill where the escalators are at, making its way to the lower lot, which is crazy to think about. So major construction is going to be going on during Horror Nights here probably, and we will not see the Jabberwockies, hey, unless they do come. And I'll be surprised, they'll probably be doing a show out here, who knows. Well, 2 weeks ago we had nothing, and here we are with the full tent and walls and the interior. Look at you. Last year home to Universal Monsters Legends Collide. This year home to, what is the rumor? Let's check out the speculation map. Now according to our speculation map, it says we could either be getting Holidays in Hell, Exorcist Believe, or Demon Slayer. Now I got a lot to talk about Demon Slayer actually right over there, but I'm not too excited for Holidays in Hell. We got it as a scare zone already. We already had it as a house a few years ago, so give us something new. You know, I mean, you can incorporate a few more holidays that you probably missed in the maze, but let's get something new and original going on in here. Same with Exorcist. We kind of already got that, you know, in the a few years ago in the past, but I get it's a new movie and concept, but come on, we want to see something new. Now, looking at the maze right over there, when I was on the studio tour, here's that footage. I had a small theory, just a theory, just putting it out there in the world here. All right, so the facade has a giant circle smack dab in the middle of it. Now, just what if, hear me out. That's the Demon Slayer logo going around on top of it. I know, anime and Horror Nights doesn't sound ideal, but just hear me out. Demon Slayer itself, like I mentioned in my previous video, horror elements, not exactly a horror anime or anything like that. Now for those who have watched the show or is caught up nowadays, it's pretty terrifying. It has some scenes that are pretty intense, and it'd be interesting to see, you know, some of these demons brought to life in some way, shape, or form. So I mentioned If The Weeknd can do it, Demon Slayer can definitely do it. Alright, so let's talk about what's coming in July, guys. Midsummer Scream. If you've been living under a rock, Midsummer Scream is one of the biggest Halloween conventions in California, or have I, dare I say, the world, country? I don't know. But I will definitely be there all 3 days, the last weekend of July. But most importantly, John Murdy himself confirmed, or Midsummer Scream confirmed actually, John Murdy will be there Sunday. That Sunday of the last weekend of July. So last year, John Murdy confirmed 2 mazes while we were in that convention room. He went in, confirmed Scarecrow the Reaping and Universal Horror Hotel, the 2 original mazes that came.
In the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. How about an announcement? Right out of the gate. All right. How about an announcement for an original? Okay. I almost said maze, but I caught myself. House. Coming to Halloween Horror Nights 2022, Universal Studios Hollywood. Scarecrow the Reaping. Are you guys familiar with it?
So I expect to hear 2 more announcements this year, and maybe 3, who knows. But we will definitely be there to cover that for sure. You can still get your tickets right now, but better hurry because the event does sell out. And if there are some discount codes out there in the world you can find, right now I believe you can get about 20% off your tickets. So go on and get those. That is going to do it for all the updates, guys, so far. So I like to come on an every other week basis. On another note, don't forget to pick up your pass holder magnet. They are totally free. You just got to present your pass at any of the stores that Universal offers them at. With that being said, guys, appreciate your support. Don't forget to drop a like. Follow me on Instagram at SoCalTallGuy. And please comment down below. Let's have a wild chat about speculations, rumors. With that being said, guys, yo, catch this Tall Guy at the next theme park. I am out of here.